Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQKC Boxing. That's right, coming to you with another video. And not going to be too long this morning because I was long last night. I was with my guy. Well, I was on his live stream, World Breaker. I want to give a shout out to World Breaker. And I also want to get a shout out to my man, to all my men from the LDBC. Now, let's get to this Dazn card. As I promised and as I said, I will not, I repeat, I will not pay for an app when I can watch top level fighters at PBC and some at top rank, which I won't pay for a ESPN2 app either. Basically, PBC has all the fighters, all the champions. They have all the belts pretty much in each division, if you really look at it. You know, like I keep telling everyone, Al Heyman is an advisor. He's not a promoter. Now, he sometimes wear the promoter hat, but he's an advisor. So if you decide to, let's say, sign up with Mr. Eddie Hearn, then fine. But Al Heyman still gets a piece of your ass. So that's what that's all about. That's why people say, well, is Danny Jacobs still with Al Heyman or is he not? Well, he is with Al Heyman indirectly, but he did sign with Dazn. Now, what I hear is that he had some problems with not Al Heyman, but a few people that worked with Al Heyman. Who that might be, I don't know. I'm not privy to that information, but let's get down to the meat and potatoes. And that is that damn Dazn card last night. And I did not pay for the app. And don't believe that it's $9. It's $10 with tax. And you had a whole, like damn near, this is pretty much exaggerating, but you had like 100 fights, but they all was B-level fighters. That's why I understand. Demetrius Andre knocked down a last replacement, a African fighter that never fought outside Africa. So he never had the skill set. They never taught him the skill set that Americans have. He doesn't have great sparring in Africa. He doesn't have anything. I'm sorry. He doesn't have anything that's great. So, therefore, Demetrius Andre jumped on the ropes because I lost my train of thought there because somebody's trying to call me at the same time. And, maybe I start letting these people know when I'm doing a live stream. God damn. You know, I mean, they don't know. You know, these are the same people that try to get me to quit doing this channel. Yes, these are the same people that's calling, trying to get me to stop doing this channel. But you know what? I'm not going to stop. If it wasn't for my subscribers and the LDBC, I wouldn't got this far. Now, Fanon is right. I did about 76 on my own with no help from nobody. I'm new. I'm a new channel. And I basically tell it like it is. And the Dazn card was crap. I mean, you're not going to put on a great card just because you have a lot of fights. That doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work. Now, if you had back-to-back fights with top-notch fighters, back-to-back, you know, like Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, then you go to Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. I mean, you know, like that, you know, back-to-back. Then you're going to get the viewership. You're going to fill up the place. Because what I saw last night, you know, they're going to make a big deal out of it today, of course. But what we seen last night, because I was on World Breaker live stream last night, and we was on there for the whole fights. And no, we was not on the Dazn app. So basically, we saw it, and the upper tier of that TD Garden, I believe it was in Boston, was empty. Now, I'm not hating on anyone. I'm not a hater. Never was and never will be a hater. Now, I believe in giving people a chance. I really do. I really believe in giving people a chance. So maybe Dazn would develop into a PBC. Because God knows they're trying to take off of his model. Now, I read a lot of comments saying that, well, what will Eddie Hearn do and where will the money come from when he get through throwing a whole sack of money at these fighters for them to come over? Well, it depends on who he threw the sack of money to. Now, he threw one to Canelo Alvarez, so that's okay, but you're not going to get what you want until Canelo Alvarez fight. And we know, being over at Dazn, you know, this easy selling for Canelo. I know he was cheesing all the way to the bank because he knows for a fact there's no competition over there. The Charlo's not going over there. We know that. Earl Spence not going over there. We know that. So here we go again. Somebody not cross the street. Now we got another down the street where Mr. Hearn said, well, why don't you come over to the Dazn? Just like the video I put up about Oscar De La Hoya. How he tried to sneak dish Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Albee by tweeting to Gervonta Davis, hey, Tank, man, let's make some fights. That's what he said. Let's make some fights. We'll make a whole lot of money. You're very exciting to see. You're a great fighter, you know. And Leonard Albee took offense to that shit. You know, he said, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Don't you know he's under contract? You be hearing from my lawyer. That's quote unquote. That's coming from KQKC. So now Oscar De La Hoya, he's Eddie Hearn's bitch now. Basically, hey, real, recognize real. I told you, KQKC ain't gonna be faking the funk. And I've seen a lot of fake niggas before. And I'm gonna make this real clear. I'm gonna jump off a script for 1 second. I'm gonna tell you, Goodfella Sports TV for non-international boxing. Cali Enigma. Actually, the whole LDBC. And yes, Fred also. If I hear or see on my page a negative statement about either one of them, I'm going to take offense to that. Because these are the guys that helped me when nobody else would. No, we don't hang out together. No, we don't call each other talking late at night. Hell, I don't even know half of them real name. But that doesn't matter. And Roughhouse Boxing too. Because Roughhouse Boxing family knows my family. So if I find out here or there, you can call me a rat all you want to. But I'm going to let them know before I let you know something. So I just want to get that clear. Because, see, they helped me. They helped me get over 100 subscribers. I mean, I put in the work and everything, but they got my name out there. And it's still not really out there because they believe in, just like the Bible says, hey, you got to help yourself. We'll help you, but you got to help yourself too. So let me move on. Y'all come on in this chat room. Only got one watching right now. Well, I got two watching. You know, any questions, lay it on me. But I'm going to tell you this. Demetrius Andre last night, he looks like a person. He looked like a person or a fighter that hasn't fought in years. He tried to fight like he fought in the amateurs or early on in his career. And you know what? And I mean this wholly, hardly. No disrespect. But Demetrius Andre just let his career just go bye-bye. He just let his prime go bye-bye. Sure, he making a little money now with Eddie Hearn. I don't know what the pay was, but I can tell you this. He would have jumped at anything. Because we all remember how he was begging for fights from Charlos. And Jermell Charlo said, hey, he had his chance. Let him wait. Let him starve. So he gets with Eddie Hearn. So Eddie Hearn waved a $10 bill. He going to jump on it. Because he haven't fought. And it looked like it last night. He knocked the African down for the first time. He knocked him down, I believe, 3 times. And he goes, now the fight ain't over yet. He goes, jumps on a turnbuckle like he just won. And like he just knocked out Canelo Alvarez. Or, I mean, you knocked out a fighter that didn't have no fundamentals, a last-minute replacement. The way he fought last night, the Charlos would have ate him up. He was tripping over his own foot. Then on the second knockdown, was it the second? Yeah, the second knockdown. It was a double knockdown, basically, because I'm going to call him Walter, because his last name is hard to pronounce. But Walter hit him with an overhand right. At the same time, he hit him with a straight left. But Walter went down, and Demetrius went down because his glove touched him on canvas. And he was hit. Now, Willis missed that call. He did. So he counted the African. But we all know what the outcome was going to be. We knew what kind of card it was going to be. So Kevin Farmer, he comes out with some kind of rainbow tutu on as trunks, and no fun attended. But a lot of people didn't know his eyes was crossed on both eyes. A lot of people didn't know that. But I'm just curious, how can you focus and, when you're a boxer, how can you see straight? Do you see double? Do you see triple? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious. But Kevin Farmer, he fought an Irishman that wasn't that great either. The way Kevin Farmer fought last night, Tank would have probably broke his jaw or knocked him out cold. So, he don't have anything to be proud about, except he just got a win in his column. That's all. He's talking about he used to not to be a knockout artist. He's still not a knockout artist. He hit the guy with a body shot, and the guy went down, and the referee just counted him, just say, hey, that's it. See, these guys are fighting low-level fighters. That's all. They are fighting low-level fighters. That's all they're fighting, low-level fighters. They're not fighting no one with the upper echelon, like the A side, as they call it. They are fighting replacements. They are fighting fighters we never heard of. Just for Eddie Hearn to say he put on so many fights a year. Now, if you know the people in the U.S. was pissed off, because most people I have talked to, most subscribers had commented about how trashy it was. Now, some people on Facebook, and one person had the nerve to say Demetrius Andre is the truth. What the hell was that nigga smoking? Demetrius Andre fought like he was an amateur. Do you think Jermell Charlo will let him do that same shit over and over again? No. Jermell Charlo is committed to his punches. Jermell Charlo got stamina. He got balance. The African, I'm sorry to say African, but, the African didn't have no balance. He was swinging and turning around and shit. And Demetrius Andre, too. Not only did he look like a horse, but he was galloping around like a horse. What kind of shit is this? We was on a live stream tripping over how bad that card was. And we're not hating. Maybe Eddie Hearn need time, you know, time for people to like him. But I don't think that's gonna happen. What's up, Wookie Wook? The one true champ at the weight is Charlo. You got that right, Wookie. You got that right, brother. The real true champ is Charlo. He's big, he's young, he's hungry, he's got a great jab. He definitely got a great balance. Hell, both of the Charlos got great jabs. And the Charlo, the one with Derrick James, he even sitting down on his punches now. The Charlo, they used to headhunt a lot. But now, that's going down. They going down to the body now. See, they adding to their fight game. See, that's what I like to see. I like to see true fighters improve until you become that textbook perfect fighter. Now, a lot of people come down on Mikey Garcia. Let me see. Wookie Wook said, man, Canelo ducking them heavy. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, he ducking them. He ducking them big time because he know for a fact that the Charlos will snatch his ass out. Most definitely. That's right. And they're still improving. You're right. They're still improving. See, the Charlos, they young. A lot of people don't look at them like that, but they're young. And a lot of people, they didn't give them a chance at first. But what they do, they kept winning. They kept winning. Then some people say, well, they don't have a big resume. They don't have a big resume. Yes, they do. To me, they do. You know, Lubin, he's a good fighter. He's a good up-and-coming fighter, but he just wasn't ready for Charlo. And Charlo even said that. How the hell he get a title shot? So, like he said, well, okay, keep running your mouth. The next thing you know, Lubin on the canvas shaking. He can't even get up. He was trying to get up, but he couldn't. Then you had J-Rock. Now, I have to admit, J-Rock was getting a little bit the best of Charlo at first. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I told you this is an unbiased channel. J-Rock was getting the best of Charlo. The first, second, and third round, I believe. Then Charlo caught him. Then next thing you know, J-Rock fell just like somebody been drinking 3/5. That's right. And Wookie Wook again said, now we got to see if Triple G is going to duck them next. Well, yeah, because Rob Brandt won last night. So where now? What he going to do is he going to pick a nobody and fight. See, Triple G, it's almost over for him. You know, matter of fact, it's basically over for him. See, that's what I don't like. I don't like fighters fighting other fighters when they out of their prime. Like, I'm going to get to Earl Spence in a second. But that's what I don't like. So, getting back to the fight here, Demetrius Andre, he looked like just like he was starting off boxing. And I'm not disputing that because he has been inactive. Nobody wanted to touch Demetrius Andre because he was tainted. And what I mean by he was tainted, I'm talking about he was tainted. He pulled out of fights. Back and forth in court. pulled out of fights. Hypocrite. Because when Billy Joe Saunders tested positive for that PD, they didn't say anything about suspending him or he can't fight or nothing. But Demetri Andre said, we still the fight gonna still be on. I'm still gonna fight. That's a hypocrite because he always said, I will never fight a dirty fighter. If he's dirty, I'm not fighting him. And that's a big lie. Now, I want to set the record straight. A lot of people, well, I'm not going to say a lot, but we have people commenting saying that, oh, well, we know Americans just don't like Eddie Hearn. No, I don't dislike anybody. I don't hate anybody. Let me put it that way. I don't hate anybody. I dislike a lot of people. But Eddie Hearn, he came over here and promised to give us the best fight possible. Oh, we're going to have the best fighters on Dazn, and we're going to make history in America. Dazn going to be the best card ever. We're going to have MMA. We're going to have this. We're going to have that. Oh, we're going to sign big fighters. All he had so far is AJ. And when AJ fought, the numbers wasn't great. In Chicago, the numbers weren't great. They weren't great at all. I mean, look, real is real. You know, real is real. So, I mean, you know, don't promise something that you can't deliver. But you're right. It is a different topic, big topic. But he's responsible for what we seen last night. And last night, you know, I didn't care for that. I did not care for those cards. The card was stacked with B-level fighters. I would keep saying that. I would keep saying that. I don't know why these fighters jumping up for joy, jumping in a corner, unless they have a clause in their contract where they get an extra $50,000 if they win. You know, something like that. Now, I ain't mad at no fighter that go to the zone. Get your money. I always say, get your money. Now, a lot of people don't support the app, Wookie. Yeah, that's what I did last night. I watched it through a stream. You know, me, World Breaker, Goodfella, Sports TV, and Cali, Enigma. I mean, we watched it live, and we was on the stream talking while we watching it. And, you know, is it me or did Polly Marjani look like Pee Wee Herman with that damn bow tie on? Let me tell you what I think of Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer, he can be a good fighter. He has some fundamentals, but he didn't like fighting on the inside. I could tell last night. But he doesn't sit down on his punches. He's not a hard hitter. That's what I was trying to tell everybody. That guy that he was fighting was nobody. He couldn't take a little feather body shot. That's all it was. Tevin Farmer is him versus Gervonta Davis. We know right off the bat by me just mentioning that Gervonta Davis will knock him out. But while I'm on Gervonta Davis, I don't blame Oscar De La Hoya in a way. Okay, I guess I'm 50-50 with that. Well, first, I'm going to tell you what I think is not right. You don't mess with another fighter, another promoter fighter, when he's under contract. He knows that's against the law. That's against the Muhammad Ali Act. He knows that. That's why Leonard Ellaby, if you look at my last one or two videos, that's what was going on. If you look at the tweets I posted, that what was going on. And Gervonta Davis shouldn't be punished, because that's what Floyd doing. He's punishing him. He's putting him up on a shelf when that boy need to be fighting. And Oscar De La Hoya wants that fight. Now, what he said was, "Come on, Leonard." I'm paraphrasing because I don't have it in front of me. "Come on, Leonard. Let's make some good fights with Dazn USA." But first of all, Mayweather Promotions is not going to fight on Dazn unless they offer a lot of money, just like Eddie Hearn said yesterday. He said that, "I know the Mayweather Promotions love money." And you know what? That's not too far from the truth. But all the outside drama making him put on the shelf, bro. Yeah. See, that's what I was going to get at. Gervonta Davis needs to fight. But, just like Tevin Farmer said earlier this week, my mind is on the fight. And Gervonta Davis, he got a lot of outside the ring issues, which is true. Floyd tried to talk to him, just like he tried to talk to Adrian Broner. But Adrian Broner won't listen, just like Tank. Tank won't listen. I mean, he even offered for Tank to come to Las Vegas, get him an apartment, and he will help him train. That would keep him out of trouble right there. See, you got certain people that's jealous. They might be your friends, but they might be jealous of your success. You go into a club in Baltimore where you grew up in the hood, wearing all these diamonds, with all these gold rings, pulling out stacks of money, because I heard he spent 10 grand or 5 grand at the bar. That's when he had that fist fight outside the bar and went to jail. See, you don't do that anymore. I mean, you're not running from your past. You're not saying kiss my ass, my past, or nothing. You just removing yourself from potential problems. That's how I look at it. But for some reason, a lot of fighters can't let that shit go. They always have to revert back to the hood. I mean, I understand you want to show everybody that you made it, and you got money now, this and that. Okay, I understand that. I mean, Floyd did the same thing. But only thing about Floyd, he went, his grandmother still stay at the same place. She don't want to move. You know how older people are. They situated and they all right. They fine. They don't need nothing but what they have. So every time Floyd go by there, which is every blue moon, he give her a stack of money. Hey, you know what? She bad with my grandmother. And may she rest in peace. But she tries to stuff it in her bra with that big sack of money. Because, that's how old folks do, you know? So, but I'm going to tell you something. Excuse me. But all that outside drama making him put, okay, yeah, the message here for review, huh? You can nigga out of the hood, but not the hood out the nigga. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, they're holding that for review. Okay. But hey. But that's right. But see, a lot of people just don't understand that, Wookie. I understand what you're saying. I mean, you cannot sit there and go visit people and say, hey, look at me. I'm doing good. But getting back to Dazn, maybe we need to give them a chance. No disrespect, bro. Hey, no. Ain't no disrespect, bro. None whatsoever. That's right. The hood do be hating on you. No disrespect, but I just don't want no strikes. That's all. But yeah. But you're right. You're exactly right, though. You can. I don't care. I don't care what people say. You can talk a certain way. You can have all the education in the world. Like my daughter ain't stopped going to school. Now she'll be a doctor come May. And you know what? Let her get hood on you. That hood will come out eventually. Now, she's not from the hood, but I'm just saying, a lot of people be hating, they don't like to see success. Even dope dealers, dope dealers that's rolling, dope dealers that's making money. Then you got other lower level dope dealers want to take them out. Why? Because they having success in what they doing. Illegal, but success. Just like Tank. Tank has success. Been on TV, taking pictures with Floyd of his promoter, and just doing crazy shit. Won the belt, lost the belt on the scale. Hey, it is what it is. So now I want to talk about Earl, the true Spence Jr. Now, while we was watching the fight last night on the live stream, World Breaker, shout out to World Breaker. The boxing trail, okay, with 78 Sports and Black Fight Fan. Had Earl Spence Jr. on the phone. So what we did was we hooked up, linked up, everybody listened. Now, Black Fight Fan asked Earl, do Floyd Mayweather, manage your career? Pretty much tell you where, when, and what to do? And hey, Earl said, no, sir. I never got a check from Floyd. This is true. He said, Al Heyman is my advisor. Me and Al, we sit down and we talk about my career. What move should I make? What should I do? And Al Heyman, he's not going to tell you shit wrong. At least not in my eyes. Maybe I might be wrong because I'm not privy to that. I heard I was live with them. I gave him a super chat. Okay, okay. I heard that, Wookie. Yes, sir. Hey, my link to my donation be in the description box after this, okay? Anyway, you're a good brother, man. But yeah, but you have a lot of brothers in the LDBC still not satisfied because he actually didn't come out and say when he will fight Terrence Crawford. A lot of brothers want him to come out and say, look, me and Terrence Crawford, if Sean Porter not available, then the next fight would be Terrence Crawford. A lot of brothers want to hear that. That's in the LDBC. I think AB's hating on Tank, okay, and rubbing off on a young brother. Let's talk about Earl, though. I'm listening, bro. Yeah, okay, I hear you, though. Yeah, I know. I said that once before I had a video, and I said, man, look, Cunningham is coaching Earl Spence. I mean, not Earl Spence. He's coaching AB, Tank, and Robert Easter Jr. That don't mix. That don't mix. I don't care who Cunningham is, where he come from, whatever. Those three in camp together or working out together, whatever, living upstairs from each other, because Tank stayed upstairs from AB. I think they was in Florida somewhere. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. So we just need to get that straightened out. But getting back to Earl. Then Earl went on and said that he has a fight coming up. And later, January, early February. They're just trying to pick out a venue. And I really believe, now, someone told me this, that it would be Mikey Garcia. And they're looking for a venue in Vegas. Now, how true that is, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It's just so shaky, Everything is always a guess, Why we always have to guess or wish or hope? Why can't we never get the fights we want? Why we can't never get the fights we want to see? Why it's always like pulling teeth to get the answers? I mean, if they bad answers, okay. If they're good answers, great. Well, tell us something. Don't have us wondering. Now, what I hear, I have a friend, his cousin's in the Mayweather camp, and I can't really say his name, but he said that the PBC will be coming out with their 2019 lineup for the first half of 2019. And it's a doozy. Now, when he means it's a doozy, I don't know what he meant by that. I didn't get a chance to really, really get into it with him. Because when he says it's a doozy what we want to see? Or is it a doozy because a fight going to be on every week? Because the money is there. Kelly Enigma last night said, hey, he going to start supporting, prospects. Up and coming fighters. The money is there. The fighters are there. The venues are all over the world. Pick one. And let's get the fights going. Because I'm going to tell you this. Once the fighters leave, once the fans leave, I'm talking about casual and die-hard boxing fans. I don't know. Will boxing be able to stand it? Now, in the UK, that's something different. Boxing would never go out in the UK. They love boxing so much over there. But again, the United States is not a boxing country. Once again, the United States is the NBA, the NFL, the MLB, hockey, maybe boxing afterwards. So the UK, boxing is their number one sports over there. That's why Anthony Joshua don't want to leave London, because nobody know who he is over here. They call that man Anthony Johnson. That's what they call him. But that's okay. You know, I think boxing will survive. And I think Al Heyman is smart enough not to get outdone by Eddie Hearn. You know, and this is going to be the test about boxing. Now, I don't want to come down on Eddie Hearn too hard. Okay, yes, that was a shitty card last night. And his fighters fought shitty contenders or opponents. But, you know, sometimes you got to give companies, people a chance. You know, you're just not going to start off big. You know, sometimes you have to grow. You know, just like a flower. You know, you have to grow. But sometimes you can see the signs if you're growing the wrong way. So, I hope he's not growing the wrong way. So, but that's pretty much it. Now, Earl Spence, you know, I wish him all the luck in the world, because that's my guy. You know, but I can't be biased. You know, that's my guy. And what he needs to do, he needs to call out Terrence Crawford. That's what he needs to do. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Now, Earl Spence is a chill out dude. Okay? He's a cool brother. Like he said, he don't have anything against Terrence. But you got to say, hey, I don't have nothing against Terrence, but he don't want none of this smoke. You know, something, be bold, like Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, he was trying his best to make that fight happen with Anthony Joshua. He even offered Anthony Joshua $50 million. That's more than Canelo deal. Canelo did what, 30-something million a fight? And he wouldn't take it. Now, is that bad business, or that just, not, just scared? But I'm not going to keep talking about that, because that ship already has sailed. But I don't think Anthony Joshua was scared of Deontay Wilder. I think his team was scared of Wilder. But we can go back and forth about that all day long. But I'm not. But I will say this. Next week, Danny Jacobs, he's up on Dazn. Now, he's fighting Derevchenko. Now, we're going to see what Derevchenko has. We're going to see what Danny Jacobs has. Now, I don't know, is it the zone or what? But these fighters don't look so great like they used to. Like Jesse Vargas. He looked better when he was fighting Adrian Broner. You know? His face was kind of beat up, but he looked, okay. But when he fought last week, I mean, that wasn't, I mean, I don't know if it's, I don't know. I just don't know if it's a mushroom or what, you know. But, it is what it is. Like I say, if you have any questions, uh, feel free to ask. I'm not going to be long this morning. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. What about you, Wookie Wook? You got any questions for me, brother? Okay, I guess not. But today is Sunday. I see there's not a lot of people in the chat, and I see that there's not a lot of people listening. But anyway, okay, what you think next for AB, huh? Well, they say, I'm going to say, they say that AB will be fighting Manny Pacquiao in January. So, how true that is, I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, don't count Manny Pacquiao out yet. Now, I don't think he's going to have an arm problem. But I think he will try to beat Adrian Broner and succeed at it. Because for some reason, Adrian Broner is more like a B-level fighter now. To me, he looked like a B-level fighter when he fought Jesse Vargas and when he fought Mikey Garcia. I don't know, was it the competition or what? Would you think Floyd really coming back? You know what? I grew up on Floyd, Wookie. I did. I grew up on Floyd, and he is my idol. He still is my idol. Because when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he had done things in the ring that I never seen before. And once he came Money Mayweather, it seems like he rather fight fighters that, was just going out or, then, I don't know what to say about him then. But today, Floyd is an attention grabber. That's what it is. I don't think he's coming back. I think he just wants the attention focused on him. That's why I told everyone that Floyd is not going to make a good promoter. So he'd rather promote himself than his stable. And I really believe AB is right. Floyd will help you, no problem. But he's not going to help you all the way. He's not going to help you shine, and especially shine more than him. I don't think he's broke. I just think that he just don't want to pull all his resources together. If he was broke, like Oscar De La Hoya's saying, he could sell one of his Bugattis. He already been offered a boatload of money for that. He got an $18 million watch on his hand, on his arm. He wore it, so he probably get $25 million for it. So, no, Floyd loves Floyd. That's all. That's all he does. He loves Floyd. And I hate to say that, and I always took up for Floyd. I always was in Floyd corner, But I told you, KQKC, I can't be biased, I can't be two-faced, I can't be that way. That just, it's just not right for this channel and my subscribers, I know, I know, I know that I only have 100 and something subscribers, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep grinding. I usually do 2 to 3 videos a day. You know, and I'm gonna continue on doing that. I'm not gonna let up. I'm always gonna try to bring you the latest current state of boxing. And I do subscribe to other channels that subscribe to me. And one thing about it, I don't care if it's Floyd, AB, Tank, Demetri Andre, whoever. I just have to tell the truth. What you think Eddie prime objective is? Well, Eddie prime objective, he already said. He want to take over boxing in the USA. No one else has done it uh, from the UK. And eventually he would like to take over boxing all over. By streaming with Dazn and buying the app, he believes he can take his fighters all over the world. I really think Eddie gonna go bankrupt fucking with the US market, bro. You know what? You're right. I said that maybe 10 videos ago. See, messing with the excuse me, messing with the US market. The US market is not for boxing. It's just not. Then you turn around and give the fighters, and they're not top-notch A fighters, or the ones you're trying to go after that's top-notch. You're going to offer them all this money, but is any money going to come in? No. You're right. You're going to end up going bankrupt. And the investors are going to be pissed. Then next thing you know, he gone back over to London with a pipe stuck in his ass. Because I'm going to tell you, bro, some people ain't on the up and up. Some people are vindictive. You don't play with people's money. So he better pray that yesterday was good numbers, which I doubt. Long VIP League is out there. Long Fire Stick is out there. Along streaming is out there, period. And like I said, hey, in Boston, that stadium wasn't filled. So he just don't know the US market. And what makes it so bad, I thought he did all that before he even came up with this design. I thought he's what they call an explorer team to come over and find out, and get a feel of what the market is, and pretty much would it work or will it not work or whatever. I don't think he did that. I think he just said, look, I need to start up, and get money. Just like Al Heyman did the same thing, basically. But his shit worked, and they end up pretty much, duplicating what Al Heyman did. At first, Oscar De La Hoya, Bob Arum, they wanted to sue Al Heyman. And they did. And they lost. Now, it's more like if we can't beat them, we might as well join them. So, next thing you know, Golden Boy on ESPN. But that was a flop. Oscar messed that up. So Top Rank, they went on over there and convinced them, man, you know what? We can make an app too. You know, I mean, we can make a deal with ESPN because Crawford last fight wasn't on ESPN Plus. It was on regular ESPN. So, and Bob Arum, you know, Terrence Crawford, you know, he doesn't have no one to fight over there. That's why I said, you know, somebody gonna have to cross the street. Somebody gonna have to speak up and call somebody out. That's what's going to happen. Who would it be? I don't know. But that's what it should be. So, but yeah, I mean, this is just this Abel, you know, just a dumb comment he made, you know. So anyway, but yeah, Eddie Hearn, that's his that's his goal. But he didn't do the proper research, and it might turn around and bite him in his ass. So, but if you have any more questions, you know, feel free to answer, man. You know, I know it's Sunday. A lot of brothers probably sleeping in because we did have a long night last night. And I got up this morning and World Breaker was on live again. But that's okay. He's grinding, you know. Shoes. We was talking about I got on, not got on, but got in the chat room. And I can't wait till I get to 1,000. And he can't wait. You know, he halfway there, over halfway there now. So, but I really think Eddie gonna be okay. I read that one, but that's all I have for you right now this morning. You know, I'll probably do another live stream tonight. Matter of fact, I think I will. But of course, you know, I got to keep doing my videos. You know, if you're not familiar with Fanai International Boxing, he gave me some great advice. Like he said, first of all, he said keep grinding. Then he also said keep making your videos. That's how his channel grew. Live stream is cool. No problem with that. But, you know, I can't do a super chat until I make 1,000 subscribers. We all know that. But I like doing live streams because I like to interact with the viewers and my subscribers. You know, it's a funny thing. You get to know and get a sense of what the questions they ask and what kind of people they are, you know. And I like that. And I like doing videos also. And I try. I don't know how these guys get the news so fast. But, you know, I try. And, you know, but I'm still going to put it out there. Because, you know, hey, that's what we do. So, again, you know, shout out to the LDBC. Great group of guys. And I'm KQKC Boxing Channel. Now, if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I appreciate it. I need your subscription today. Now, when you do subscribe to my channel, please hit the icon bell. It'll notify you each and every time I upload a video or live stream. And also, hit that like button. If you like the content that's coming out my mouth, you know, hey, hit that like button. And also, if you'd like to donate to this channel to keep it rolling, man, I appreciate that too. See, I'm just starting out. I don't have all the fancy this and that they have, you know, which is okay, you know. And one thing about it, I promised, and I'm gonna keep promising this. I know a lot of people have heard about this. That I have to donate something to the American Cancer Society. See, they had a lot of them, but the American Cancer Society. Why? Because I lost 10 family members to cancer. And that was all my father, brothers, and sisters. It was 13 of them. It's only 3 living now. And isn't that amazing? How the other 10 died of some kind of cancer, one form or another. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of the bullshit. My father, he has cancer now. He has prostate cancer. It's in remission, but who says it might not come back? So I'm going to try to do my part. Now, I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me, and that's not why, I'm asking that, I don't want you to feel sorry for me, period. Just put it that way. But I'm going to keep on grinding. I'm not going to give up. A lot of people wanted me to give up, but I'm not going to do that. So, if you do want to donate, the link will be in the description once I upload this video. And with that, like I always end my videos, I'm not new to this boxing shit, but I'm true to this boxing shit. Peace and love. I'm KQKC, and I'm out of here. Peace.